face it, most of us eat way too much salt. You also might be eating way too much salt and you would have no idea. But how much salt is too much salt, and what exactly does it do to your body? Welcome back to IO, I'm Charlotte Dobre, and I love salt. Salty salt salt. I love french fries, and chips, and nuts, these nuts. Well taters, it is Salt Awareness Week, so let's take a closer look at the effects of too much salt. Salt is very important to our bodies. It helps us regulate muscle contractions, nerve function, and blood volume. It also maintains the fluid levels in your body. It helps our cells absorb vital nutrients. Not enough sodium can cause dehydration, muscle cramps, and in some extreme cases, organ failure. However, too much salt is definitely bad. How bad? High blood pressure, heart attack kinda bad. The more salt you consume, the higher your blood pressure gets. Having an extremely high blood pressure can cause your heart to become strained. It can really mess up your arteries, your kidneys, and your brain. There's definitely a delicate balance when it comes to salt. On the one hand, you need it to survive. On the other hand, you can die from having too much of it. So how much salt is too much salt? The recommended daily amount is 6 grams, or 1 teaspoon. Just because you're not eating teaspoons of salt, that doesn't mean you aren't consuming salt. Ew, can you imagine eating a teaspoon of salt? There's salt hidden in a lot of things. In fact, 75% of it is in bread, cereal, and frozen meals. Do you eat lots of pizza pops? Michelinas? Yeah, there's lots of salt in those. So how can you regulate how much salt you're eating? Here are some pro tips. Pro tip number 1. Be sparse with sauces, which are packed with salt. Soy sauce especially. Pro tip number 2. Cut down on the amount of chips you eat. Swap them out for unsalted nuts or veggie sticks. Pro tip number 3. Cut down on your bacon intake. Yes, I know that one sucks. I love me some bacon. Also try avoiding too much cheese and pickles. Pro tip number 4. Don't add a lot of salt when you cook. Switch to herbs and spices instead. These add flavor too, and they don't add salt. And lastly, pro tip number 5. Don't add salt without tasting your food first, and only add it if you feel you need it. I think way too many of us get into the habit of just pouring it on there and we don't even taste it. Definitely a big no-no. Taste your food first before you salt it up. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna respond to a couple of comments from previous videos. C Loud said, what happened to the homeless man that was usually with you? I think you mean Jared. Jared doesn't work for IO full time anymore. You can catch him on his channel, and he'll also be back once in a while to do videos for IO. It is his birthday today, so be sure to head over to his channel and say hi. Scoochie Goon said, is Charlotte single? Depends who's asking. Joshua Alexander said, when you hit 1 million subs, will you do a Q&A with all the IO hosts? Hey, sure. If we ever get there, why not? We would love to. We are almost at 900k. Exciting! Okay guys, that is all for now. Thank you for watching IO. Why don't you click one of these 2 videos over here to keep watching.